and welcome to today's video. I am Amy with Growing Your Faith, and today we are going to learn a little bit about Canva and how you can digital journal in Canva. So we did a whole series on digital Bible journaling on the iPad, and I thought it would be great to use a different software that was one, free, and two, available on the computer or on your tablets or even on the iPad if you wanted to use it but didn't want to dive into Procreate. So today we're just going to kind of do a little bit of an introduction into Canva, how to kind of get images in there, how to navigate the software and everything like that. So I am using my iPad and I am using the Canva app. So things may look a little bit differently but pretty much I use it on both, and I actually even use it on my Android phone. So if you don't have a tablet or you don't have a computer and all you have is your phone, you can still work in this and you can still do Bible journaling in the Canva app. Now I do have the pro version, but you don't have to get the pro version. They give you a lot of stuff within the free version, a lot of images and things like that you will be able to use. So this is what your screen looks like whenever you log in. So they have your home, your projects, some templates, your brand information. So this is just for like for a company, for their colors and for their fonts and things like that. Some different apps that they have, and then the Dream Lab, which I'm not really sure what that is. They will have all of your all of your recent designs here, and then if you scroll, well, they should have an image section somewhere where you've uploaded your images, but it looks like it's just all of what projects, which are quite a few because I've been using Canva for years and years and years and years. So then up here, you can see where you can choose all different kinds of sizes of boards to create on. You can also create a custom size, which is really, really, really nice. So today I think we'll jump in and just create a custom size, and I'm going to create it not in pixels, I want it in inches. So here you've got documents, whiteboards, presentations, social media, videos, print products, websites, custom size, and you can even upload an image directly. So if you have an image that you want to use, maybe like a background with a Bible on it or something like that, then you can just upload it and it will just go by that size. But we're going to create, let's do an 11 by 8.5. And this means that I can print it out on printer paper in the landscape version. And then we will just hit create new design, and it's going to give us a nice big blank page here. So the first thing it's going to do is give you a whole bunch of templates. You can very easily quickly see which templates you will be able to use and which templates you will have to pay for. So if it has a little pro right here in the corner, then you know that that is a version of it that you're going to have to pay for, okay? If it doesn't have that, then you are free to use it for your personal use, to print and everything like that. So you can search templates here. So let's maybe look up open Bible. You never really know what you're going to get. You kind of just search around. And okay, so because of what this is kind of the templates that it's giving us. And we don't really want that. We don't want a template anyway. So these are, but it will give you a good starting point for certain things that you're going to be using or looking for. Or maybe you just want a cute background or something like that. You could use something like this, not as a comic strip, but you could add in words for like a Bible study. So you could write in, if you wanted to use this, let's say we wanted to use this, then you could change these and you could put your scripture up here. You could write your scripture, you could write your observations and your applications, any commentary notes, any words that you want to define, and then your prayer right here. So kind of think outside of the box when you're looking at these things and think of different ways that you can use them rather than, maybe just a comic strip. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Well, I definitely didn't. Let's just add. I don't know where my delete button's at on here. Where's my delete button? You can see you can zoom in very nicely as well. Okay, so we can delete. That's how you delete your, you can add in a blank page using this little plus with a page right here. This one's going to duplicate and this one's going to lock it. Okay, let's just change the color to black or back to white. Okay, So now we are back to our normal white page here. Now you can go to elements, and you have a lot of options when it comes to elements. They have frames, they have shapes, they have graphics, they have an AI generator that you can use, they have stickers, they have photos, they have videos, they have audio, they have charts, polls, quizzes, tables. And then they have all these fun frames that are really, really cool to use because you can add a picture into them and it just kind of like locks in place. 3D graphics and some collections down there. This also you can search. So you could search for Bible and it will give you some Bibles. You can search for notebook and it will give you some notebooks. So then you can, let's see, let's go back to design and search for notebook on desk. I know there's one in here somewhere. So here you have a really cool option of a way that you can, let's just pick this one for right now. This is a really cute, excuse me, a really cute design here, right? So this is editable. So we can delete this and we can delete this and then we can just kind of go and start creating our page. So you're going to pick a Bible verse. Let's see. I should have grabbed one before, but let's grab one from what I was studying today, which was we are in our group, we are in 2 Corinthians chapter 8. And I was studying verses 10 through 15. All right, so we're just going to go in here and we're going to add some text, okay? So you're just going to click the text button here, and you have all kinds of fonts that you can use. They also give you some design fonts here. Again, you're going to have to look and pay attention to whether they are pro or not. But then you can just add a text box, and here you can pick your text. I'm going to actually leave it with the lazy dog there because I kind of like it. And I'm going to copy and paste some text, and I will do that off screen so you don't have to watch me do that. Okay, so here is my text. Now I can just click on it, and they even put my thing in here too. I copied it from the logo software, so I'm going to leave that there. So now you can change it just like you do in many other apps. I'm going to put the 12 here because that's the beginning of the verse. And then you can make it larger. You can change the color. Some of their fonts you can make bold, and some of their fonts you cannot. And the same for the italics. It just kind of depends. You can center it. You can add bullet points. You can change the opacity. You can animate it. You can also change the position of it, which means you can just send it to the back or send it to the front, which is really nice. They actually have layers in Procreate, which is in Canva, which is super helpful because it makes it a little bit like Procreate and a lot of fun to work with. Okay, so now that we have that, let's get some art to put on our page. So again, you can go to your elements, you can go to your camera roll, or you can upload your own. So I am going to, actually, I think I've got most of mine already in here, but I'll show you how. So you can go to your photo library, you can take a photo, or you can choose from your files. So you can click on here and it will bring up all of your photos, or you can go to choose files and it will bring up your files. This is bringing up my Canva files. So if I wanted to go to the journal pages, well, not those because we haven't shared those yet. Let's go to iCloud Drive, and then you can kind of choose where your stuff is and where you want to pull things from. So let's do Bear Fruit because this is a cute little kit. I really like it. So let's grab a couple of these images from here, and I think I want this little teddy bear here and some washi, and then we'll just hit open, and it's going to pull all of these elements for us, and it's going to put them in our upload thing here. And maybe I'll move this over here, and then I'm going to put my little bear right here, and then I'll show you something really cool that I also really like about working in Canva. Whenever you work in Procreate, you can always create shadows. Creating shadows in Canva is even easier. So you're going to hit edit, and you're going to come over here to shadows, and then you're just going to hit glow. And then it will, in a second, it's working to upload my photos. In a second, it's going to put a shadow around here, around the bear. So then that gives it some of that depth that you can sometimes miss out on when you're working digitally. And then, so because you have those shadows, it looks like it's something that's actually glued down to a page, which is really, really nice and fun. And you can also adjust those as well, because down here, it's going to pop up. Eventually, it's going to pop up and it's going to show, I think it's 3 different ways that you can kind of adjust the shadow that's behind your item. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so you can change the size of it, how big it is. You can change the blur amount, so how blurred out it is. And then you can also change the intensity. So you can make it to where it's not. I'm going to change the size and kind of scroll the size back a little bit, maybe. Sorry, I usually work with my pen because it's just easier on the iPad, but I was trying to not. All right, so we're going to change the size a little bit. I'm going to change the blur amount as well, and then back down on the intensity a little bit. And then you've got just a little bit of shadow there, which is super, super helpful. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy on here, up here at the top, and then we're going to do the same thing and just add some shadow. Edit, shadow, and glow. And this one is way too much as well, so we're just going to pull all that back a little bit, and that'll help a lot. Okay, there we go. Now, oops, come on. Let's put in some washi. You can also crop your images. So if you go to edit, wait, where is it? Adjust. And here is where you can adjust some of the colors, and it auto adjusts. You can change the white light part of it, which is nice. And I know there's, oh, here's your crop right here. So you can crop it, which is really nice. And then you can also flip it, which is really nice. So you can flip horizontal and vertical just like you can in Procreate. So it's really, really, really nice. And because you can grab those layers, it helps. Whoa, we got text on. What are we doing here? So let's put my washi down here. And then I will move this layer up a little bit here. And you can see how easy it is to, I don't know why that text keeps popping up, how easy this is to use. And then let's give it some shadow as well. There's lots of other things in here that you can use as well. Their background eraser is really, really good too. I like adding in photos and then being able to get rid of that background. It's just super, super nice. Oh, okay, grab it. Why are I growing? We're frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then let's add in my little arrow here. Just like so, and I'm actually going to add a little bit of a shadow to it as well. And I kind of like that shadow just how it is. Okay, so I think I'm going to duplicate this. So your images can be duplicated as well. So all you have to do is click on it. You can trash it. You can do all of these different things. And you can also duplicate it. And I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to stick it over here, but I'm going to flip it. Maybe. And then that gives it a little bit of a different look. You can adjust your direction with this guy over here. And then let's see if I can change the intensity. There we go. It was being weird a minute ago. Let's change that intensity a little bit because it was a little bit much. And then here we have a cute little Bible journaling page that we can share on social media with our groups or with our friends. You can also print this out since it's in a Since it's in an 11 by 8.5, when you hit share here, you have the option, so you can hit save as, and then you're going to have the option of saving it as a PNG or saving it as a PDF to print. So before you save it, make sure of what you want to do with it, because if you want to print it, you definitely want to go for the print option. And then you can save it as a PNG, which is what I am going to do. And then it will ask you where you want to save it in just a second. Oh, whoops, I saved both pages. It's okay. I saved my comic strip page as well. So you can find a lot of these little backgrounds like this, and they're super fun. So I can hit save to images here. I can save it to files. I can print it from here, but I don't want to print a PNG. You can copy it. I don't know what you would do with it then, but I'm just going to save to images, and then it's going to be in my camera roll right here. So you can see it right here. And now I can share it with my Bible journaling groups or anything like that. So I hope that this was helpful for you all. I hope that it gives you another way to kind of dig into digital journaling if that's something you would like to do. If you like this little bear kit, it is up in my shop, growingyourfaith1.com/shop. And you can check that out there. You can also use lots of the free images that are available on Canva. Just make sure you're only using those for personal use. They have a commercial use, but you have to be careful with that. So you can use them for your personal journaling, and you can use them for your personal sharing on Facebook or, Instagram or whatever, but it has to be for personal use. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.